Good morning, chats. For the past few videos, or actually the past few years, you've heard me say countless times that I need tires for my Corvette, and today we finally saved money to buy them. Well, I think actually I'm to a point where I have no choice. I have to get the tires or I can't drive the car.
It's funny because when I walked into the garage this morning, I actually forgot that the car looked like this. I completely forgot about it. It kind of tripped me out. It looks so ugly, but at night it actually looks so good.
And for those of you that are wondering what those lights are doing in my Corvette, go and watch the last video. It'll be worth it. So this right here is my Christmas gift from me to me. Look at this, it's beautiful. I'm not risking driving this car a single more mile because this thing's about ready to blow up. I have to take the wheels off, drive down to a tire shop, have them mount them, bring them back, put them back in the car so I can drive it.
You may not know, but there's actually a proper way to lift up your Corvette. So if you're not sure, look up this diagram. I don't know what I can use as reference so you know how wide this thing is.
So this tire is so thick, I'm not gonna be able to fit it in between the other car. I'm actually gonna have to move it. That's how thick this tire is. Carefully. There we go. Oh, this thing's nasty.
I'm gonna roll this tire so you see how messed up it is. Look at that. Ah! Oof. Almost lit my hand open. I didn't think that one through. Look at that. Last time you couldn't really see it because it was nighttime, but look at how bad it is. This is horrible. This is the worst case scenario. At one point, many years ago, this one tire looked like this. So a lot of times, wheels do end up getting damaged when you take them to the tire shop. I really hope that's not the case with mine, because these are really nice wheels. They're in pretty good shape, so we'll just have to hope for the best. Look at this, my splitter's so close to touching the ground because my car is lifted from the back. It's actually not a bad look. A slam Corvette? Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'd put Christmas lights on this, but I wouldn't ruin it by slamming it to the ground. It's one of them. We got everything loaded up.
Now the challenge is gonna be finding a tire shop that wants to do these tires. So let me make a few calls and see what I can find out. So I called a few tire shops, and a lot of people don't want to take these tires, which are not that complicated. I mean, I get it, they're low profile tires, they're kind of expensive and everything, and it does take some skill to get them done. Usually I would only trust myself doing these, but I don't have access to a tire machine anymore, so I can't really do it. I used to bust out the Q60 low profile run flat tires like it was no thing. I mean, I may have ripped a bit on a few, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, a lot of places don't want to take them. One place told me they'll take the tires, but they want like $300 for installation. I'm not gonna pay that. I think we found a tire shop. I'm gonna have to drive like 20 miles to get there, but I know the manager of that tire shop. He's willing to hook me up. He's gonna install the tires for $15 each. Which is a big difference from the $300 that I was quoted initially. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook the technician up. If he doesn't scratch my wheel, he's gonna get a little tip, what do you say, $50 tip? That's good enough. It's 9 a.m. somebody already crashed. This is fucking California. All right, so I just dropped off the tires. I'm gonna give them a couple hours. I think in the meantime, I'm gonna go get some breakfast around the area. Right now we're in PV. I woke up at 5 a.m. and I was actually editing the video where I ruined those tires. So yeah, I haven't ate anything, so I'm gonna go have some breakfast, drink some coffee.
Guess what we got right here?
Oh yeah.
Some freshly installed tires.
We got fresh new tires. I don't see a single scratch on the wheels, so it's time to put them back on. Oh yeah, so the tire that usually goes in the car, which is the Michelin Pilot Super Sport Cup 2, I think. Those tires are like $670 per tire. These ones right here. I went with some Continentals because we're in a budget. Pushing Gears is only paying us so much.
What model is this? Continental?
I don't know, some Continental Sports. They're about $329 each, so half the price pretty much. So I'm pretty excited that I found those, because that means we get to use a little bit of that extra money for actual mods.
I don't know why we waited so long to make this happen. Should we break them in? Nah, I can't afford that right now.
It does look like the tire fought them a little bit right here, but I mean, what can you do? It's a hard tire to do. Doesn't matter, I still get to get a tip. I think I'm gonna have to figure out for sure is getting a silver balsam caps. I'm gonna tell them to keep the ones that I had in there. The black just looks so ugly. I gotta get the silver once again. I gotta find ones. I may have some laying around in my toolbox, but we'll find them. We'll find something. These black ones gotta go. So one thing that is worth noting is that with the new tires, it's gonna fill the gap a little bit more. so we might even get an even better fitment. We'll see when we bring it down.
Right, so there it is. There's a final product. It looks so stupid with those lights on, but I promise it looks really good at night. You know what? We should probably turn them on just so we can get the Christmas effect. Because after all, it's still Christmas, so let's get them on. I don't see why not. It's daytime, but we're still gonna get the Christmas effect. Let's do it. There you go. Let's take a step back. Starting up the new year with new tires. Oh man, this is probably one of the dumbest ideas we've had so far in the channel, but it was also one of the most fun to accomplish. So actually looks like a Halloween design during the daytime. It looks like a horror story. So I know it looks like we do a lot of stupid stuff to our cars here, but we actually do care about the cars. I'm actually really grateful that I get to drive this car and I get to do fun stuff like this. Yeah, I may not be the best owner, but it doesn't matter. I'm really enjoying the car and I'm really enjoying making videos about it for you. If you can get something out of this video, I hope it is that not to procrastinate. Get shit done. Don't leave stuff till the last minute. And I'm not usually like to get shit done, but when I saw those prices, I was shook. I literally could not get myself to spend that much money on tires, but we took care of it. So now we can move on to the next thing that needs to be done, and I believe that's gonna be either addressing the overheating on the car or maybe doing a new mod. Who knows, but we'll see. I almost forgot we gotta do the first drive with the new tires. I also gotta drive it to see if my tire pressure light resets, because we got this message now. Got this message: maximum speed 55 miles per hour. Let me take it around the block, see if it goes away. I hope it does. It didn't take long, it reset, so we're solid. We can do some pulls now. Hey! I don't think I'm gonna do pulls. Those little Christmas lights are gonna fly away. That's the last thing I would want after all the hard work. We're gonna go get some coffee now. We got new tires. It's not pulling towards the left anymore. It's not pulling towards one way or the other. It drives a lot better with good tires.